Hello and namaste. This is Neeraj here once again, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I will, instead of talking regarding economics or finance, I just wanted to show you a new town in Russia. So here I am in this city called Ivanovo. It's around 350-400 kilometers from Moscow region, and it's also, this city is called Manchester of Russia. Okay, so because here during Soviet Union times, this city had textile mills, lot of textile factories, mills, and from Uzbekistan, klopak means cotton used to come, and here it used to be, spun and made yarn and made into the textile. So it is called Manchester of Russia and CIS. And also the beautiful thing about it, it's a technology city, in the sense it's a little modern city also, because there are 7 institutes here. All are technological and engineering institutes, specializing into, say, fire technology, welding technology, into this samalot means aviation technology also. There is a big factory also which still makes parts and spare parts and different technological products for aviation industry, supplying to the aeroplanes and flights. And I am here standing at 𝗦𝗪𝗧𝗢𝗖𝗞, means in each town and in each place of Russia you will have this called 𝗦𝗪𝗧𝗢𝗖𝗞, means it's a revolution square. So square of revolution, from wherever this red revolution, during that time this communist revolution had started. So everywhere you will see, and here you can see this is the statue of revolution, 𝗦𝗪𝗧𝗢𝗖𝗞. This is the Gorod or town, and see, this is how this red or Leninism, communism movement, revolution had started in 1905. So this is that what do you call, memorial. So in every town of Russia you will have this revolution square and the memorial to this. As you can see, there is this beautiful church also. There is this, we are in the center of this city, so you will have this Central Park, revolution, and there is this, you can see that far off, it's the statue of the great Russian poet Pushkin. This is this beautiful small church attached to this revolution, 𝗦𝗪𝗧𝗢𝗖𝗞. So basically I just wanted to tell little bit about or share this my trip with this beautiful town. And also this town has like, as I told you, that aviation factory also, which manufactures parts for planes, aeroplanes and helicopters. The same way here also there is one of the biggest mining equipments and that attachments to the mining equipments company also. They have one of the biggest facilities of production facilities and casting and foundry, one of the biggest foundries in Russia in manufacturing this mining equipments, not equipments but that buckets and loaders, greepers, drillers, and huge. It's one of the hugest, which is, I don't think so in India we have that capacity to manufacture such huge buckets and grappers and loaders for construction and mining things. So this was one of a very interesting visit, and I just wanted to share some of the snippets from this visit and talk about this Ivanovo, this Russia. As you can see, it's beautiful day today, and nice sunny weather, around 23-24 degree temperature, so little hot you can say, not hot, but yes, it's nice beautiful weather. From my side, if I find something more interesting, I will also come out with in between, because I am on my way back. And this Ivanovo town, or this golden circuit, which is very famous in from Moscow, you can have this golden ring travel, so which goes through this 3-4 towns of Vladimir and Suzdal. Suzdal is also one of the very ancient towns with many number of beautiful churches in one place, ancient beautiful Orthodox churches. So if you know, I am Ivanovo is another beautiful church in Ivanovo. Now we are heading towards Moscow. What is this called? This is income tax, or the tax building, tax department of Ivanovo region. So we are going to the center of Ivanovo. Now we will be going out. Suzdal, Yaroslav. So this is the golden circle of tree around Moscow, which I was talking about, very ancient towns. So Yaroslav is also one of the most ancient towns in Russia, more than 1,000 years old town. Suzdal is also famous for its, all the churches. So this is, you can see Ivanovo, quite beautiful town with 500,000 population. So if we compare it to India, then it's nothing, but we should not compare it to India, because for Russia this is considered to be quite not a small town. 500,000 population is big enough. You see, we are going through this towns. So here we are once again in this one of the oldest towns of Russia, and it's called Suzdal. So this completes that it's famous golden ring, or the golden circuit, which is, you know, from Moscow, Yaroslav and Suzdal. So Yaroslav is also one of the oldest towns in Russia, and we are here at Suzdal. So I will now show you this old monastery, or the very old church, for which this Suzdal, this town is famous for. So we just go around and show you this hot, warm weather, and there are a few tourists also taking the round. This is like Kremlin construction, you know, big wall, and this was the old kind of, in the Tsar's time, castle, or this churches were also used to be built. So здравствуйте. It's a huge complex of Suzdal. This is the monastery, or the church complex. So there are many churches are there, and old museum and collection of this Tsar and church priests, all these collections, and how they used to live inside. This is monastery, So monastery means it's not only church, but living of the nuns and the priests also inside. So it's a full small oldest town. This is the garden, and you can see inside this what kind of huge beautiful collection is there. It's very old town, as I told, and just let's take a stroll around and see if this is interesting. I would not like to make a very long video so that people get bored. So basically, just these are some of the things which is inside this complex of Suzdal, this monastery complex.
Потому что человек не поднимется.
Look at the view. Like in Indian forts, also used to have in between kind of open windows. So it's kind of a fort. Where look at the view. In 2008, Russian film 𝗦𝗧𝗢𝗖𝗞 was shot inside this Suzdal monastery. So you can say inside chamber of 𝗦𝗧𝗢. This was the film which was shot in this Suzdal monastery. As you can see how the inside chamber, I think how this is gallows kind of where people are sacrificed or killed. Like this movie was shot in this location. This was the film. Metal. So many films are shot inside this. Andrei Rublev in 1965. This is the list of that carton or the picture of description of the films which are shot inside Suzdal monastery. So 𝗦𝗛𝗔𝗛-𝗦𝗧𝗢𝗖𝗞. These are all Russian films. Film Metal from 1965, 1964, 80, and the latest was this 𝗧𝗢 film. So how they used to, during those times shoot these films. So some of these pictures are taken from this. So it was like, fort, Tsar's fort, and all this war or the ancient historical movies. In Russia, maximum movies are shot inside this Suzdal monastery. So